Hi friends, let me firstly apologize for the way this video came out. It was not planned properly and I only decided to record in the middle of my cooking process. So I bought some oyster mushrooms at the supermarket. They were like about $25 or so, I think. I can't remember the exact cost. But it's been a while since I saw it in the supermarket, so I decided to buy it, and I was dilly-dallying, thinking how I'm going to actually prepare it. And then I decided to do some research and came across some simple recipes, and one of the most common ways to prepare the oyster mushroom was to fry it like chicken, right? So hence the reason you're seeing this. And yes, I'm a little messy, so excuse the mess. As I said, I really didn't plan to do this video. And so what I did is just break the mushrooms apart in, like sizes that you would normally cut up meat, put it like that. And in my bowl, I have dry flour, paprika, and garlic powder, and some salt. That's all I season my dry flour with. I'm dipping the mushrooms in the dry flour, then I'm adding it to a milk mixture, and the milk is just basically milk with some vinegar in it that curdle the milk a little bit, right? And then after this process, I'm going to put it back in the dry flour again to get coated. I'm making sure that it's well coated, so that's going to be your breading basically over the mushrooms. And you're going to actually fry this in very hot oil. So I use coconut oil to cook, so that's what I'm frying it in. So I'm just right now putting it back into the dry flour mixture, and I'm going to just set it aside until my oil heats up. So this was a really delightful surprise to me, because it's the first time I'm actually cooking oyster mushrooms and actually frying them too. It's so amazing that it actually tasted somewhat like chicken. And yes, I know what chicken tastes like because I used to eat meat once upon a time, right? And so here I'm frying it in the coconut oil, and the oil is pretty hot so that it creates a nice crust with that breading on the mushrooms. What a beautiful color. I tell you, when you look at it, it actually looks like some fast food, fried chicken or something, but it's just oyster mushrooms, totally vegetarian. It's not vegan because I'm using dairy. I used full cream milk with the vinegar. Make sure you drain properly, and of course put it on absorbent paper to absorb the oil, the excess oil. And when I tell you, this really tasted delicious. I also had some boiled potatoes, or aloo as we call it, in the refrigerator. So I took that out. They were boiled soft, and I sliced them into wedges, and I used the same batter and did the same thing, and I fried the potato wedges with that same breading and coating over it. And boy oh boy, that was really delightful. It was really delicious. So that is what I had today as a vegetarian. And well, that was like my 2 meals. I mean, some people say it's very unhealthy, it's fried food, blah blah blah, whatever. Well, I cooked it in coconut oil, so boo-hoo. It's something that you should try. If you only do it once, that's fine. But definitely try it, give it a try. It's delicious, and it's something, you can do it like when you're looking for a little difference in cooking. And that crunch factor, I'm using the knife and scraping it here to hear the crunch, the crispiness of the batter over the mushrooms and the potato. And the funny thing is, there was no cornstarch in this. It was just flour, and of course dipping it in the milk mixture, the milk batter, and a little Bertie's pepper sauce on the side and some ketchup to dip in. And there you have it, oyster mushrooms and some potato wedges. Yum yum. Enjoy.